Hi everyone and welcome to our daily tarot reading. Now this is for Sunday, but don't worry about time frames. So as you can see, I am currently in a field. We've gone away camping for a week, well, less than a week, but so you're gonna get, a couple of readings from a tent like this. So hopefully the lighting's still okay. But I thought I would show you guys the views rather than doing it the other way and you just see in the tent. So let's see what messages we need to hear today. Let's see what it is we need to hear. Let's give these cards a really good shuffle. Page of Pentacles. So this is interesting. I know you guys literally cannot see the card at all, so you're just going to have to trust me for this one. Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is really confirming that there's some kind of new beginning which is going to be available to you. Pages are very exciting energy. It's fresh energy. So perhaps you are starting something new, or the Page of Pentacles is asking you to think about something that you want to start, maybe something you haven't quite got off the ground, because a Page of Pentacles, they plan. A Page of Pentacles is someone who likes to have a detailed plan. They like to know what they're doing. They don't just kind of go into a situation blindly. The Page of Pentacles is very organized because they want things to work out for the long term. So this is about not focusing on immediate results, but looking more into the future, looking further afield and deciding what it is that you want to do next. Now we have the Five of Cups. I have to hold it back here so you guys can see. We have the Five of Cups and we also have the King of Swords. So you're going to have to speak your truth. You're going to have to be honest with someone, because it's almost as if there's this energy around you which is kind of like blocking you from being able to get this off the ground, or blocking this new beginning. And it feels like someone is disappointing you. Someone has been letting you down, not fulfilling a promise or an obligation. So there's going to have to be a really honest conversation between you and another person. The King of Swords, I feel like this is you having to speak your truth to someone, having to initiate a conversation which someone else may be avoiding to take. I feel almost this like power battle. Like there's a struggle here between two people who are, maybe trying to focus on the same goal, perhaps trying to achieve something similar. So you're definitely being encouraged to think about what it is you want to say in this situation. With the Five of Cups, there's clearly been a disappointment in the past. I feel like the recent past. Maybe you're feeling disappointed right now. But Spirit's actually saying, like, there's a silver lining here. Every cloud has a silver lining, and we're going to see what this silver lining is, because I really feel it's a big one. There's a big positive coming out of this. Seven of Wands. So it's almost like you needed this challenge. And I say that knowing that that's going to upset a few people, because sometimes we need challenges to become stronger, to become more decisive. It's often I say failures with like inverted commas, because I don't believe that anything's like a failure, but it's often our failures which actually help us grow. Some of you guys may know that I do fencing competitively, and like any athlete will tell you, you learn so much more from the losses than you do the wins. So just because you may be feeling disappointed right now, this is happening for a very big reason. This is not a loss. This is not an ending. This is not a disaster. Even if it feels like this way right now, I promise you there is a silver lining to this situation, and you may not see it right now. Perhaps you are in the middle of this challenge, of this struggle, and everything feels really difficult, but it is going to get better, and you're going to learn so much about this situation. Page of Pentacles, they learn. Pages are like the children starting out on a journey. They have things that they want to learn, and the Pentacle suit is very kind of grounded. This is someone who wants to learn things which is going to help them long term in the future, help them find stability and security, because that's what Page of Pentacles desires more than anything. It's that comfort, that secure environment, financial security. Oh, the little one's awake. So yeah, it's like you are going to learn so much from this struggle that actually it's going to help you be more secure, be more confident, achieve your goals. So don't worry about this. 8 of Swords in reverse. So from this challenge, you're actually going to free yourself of a limitation which has been holding you back for some time. So the 8 of Swords in reverse is a very good card, because this is saying that what has been keeping you stuck won't be keeping you stuck for much longer, and you are going to find a way through this. And not only are you going to find a way through this, it's almost like Spirit wants you to know you're going to be doing this yourself. This is something where you take matters into your own hands. You become confident and secure, and because you achieve this yourself, it feels even greater. It feels like this is a massive accomplishment. Perhaps you were relying on like another person to help, or you were relying on another person here, waiting for someone, and it's because they've let you down that you have to find your strength to do this on your own and free yourself from this situation. And that in itself gives you so much more personal power. Now, I want to look into this conversation you're going to be having. The Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups came out together. So we're going to get one more card for this, because this conversation, it feels like this is to do with feelings. You're going to be talking about how you feel to someone. I do also feel maybe a romantic connection or a very deep friendship, because there is some strong feelings here that need to be discussed, and someone here is avoiding it. So you want to approach this person to talk about how you feel in this situation, and someone here is like almost holding back or just not able to express their emotions right now. I got the 10 of Swords. So this could be someone who you had like a really painful ending with, or perhaps this whole situation has been quite painful and very difficult at this time. So I actually see there's going to be a conversation here where you get to speak your truth about how you feel. And that 10 of Swords, you know, it's telling you the worst is over. So this conversation, like, I think it's going to give you what you need to move forwards. It's going to help you see much more clearly. I don't know who's going to initiate this, but I know that you're going to be maybe the first one to bring up feelings. Let's get some clarifiers for this message. 4 of Pentacles. So we're dealing with someone who's feeling a little bit stuck here. The 4 of Pentacles is like a block. You know, perhaps we have someone here who's trying to focus so much on their personal foundation. Maybe they're not focusing much on relationships and they've not got time for this right now. So that 4 of Pentacles is saying to me that you're going to be having a very honest conversation about what blocks exist between you and this person, and maybe like why an ending occurred the way that it did. I also I've started to try, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like shuffle in between speaking, because some of you said that when I'm shuffling so close to the mic you can't hear what I'm saying. So I have been working on that. So we have the King of Pentacles. So I'm going to get one last card. Don't need to, it flew out. 9 of Swords. So yeah, we definitely have some big concerns about stability and money and environment, whether this is you or the other person, and that's the block. Someone here is really trying to feel stable in their own life and within themselves before they start giving to another person. And I do understand why this is frustrating, because you're wondering, you know, why can't we have both? Why can't we work on like career and finances and stability whilst also giving to one another? So I do think that's something that you're going to talk about. I'm hearing great expectations, maybe the book reference, I'm not too sure, but I'm feeling like there is some high expectations about what's going on here, and Spirit's saying, look, we need to talk about expectations. We need to have that conversation with this person about what we expect from them. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. This is my cookie oracle. You can buy this on my Etsy store. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. This is about finding the balance between talking and listening to this person. If we're going to have an honest conversation about feelings, we need to do both. We need to be prepared to speak our truth, but we also need to hear what the other person has to say and truly hear that. You know, sometimes what people mean isn't what they say. So by the wise man listens, it's almost like you have to listen so closely to what this person is saying to understand the truth. I'm being given the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I don't know if you've ever read it, but it's a great book. And it highlights the different ways that people communicate. And it's almost like you need to learn how to communicate with this person. Let's get one last cookie oracle. Don't pursue happiness, create it. Which I truly believe that's what you're doing with this Page of Pentacles. All of the energy today is about not focusing on a disappointment, not focusing on, you know, what's kind of like been dragging you down a bit, but instead using this as a time to focus on creating that happiness, pursuing your own new beginnings. Like I said, freeing yourself. Spirit is saying you need to create the happiness in your life. You need to free yourself from whatever's keeping you stuck. And there will be this honest conversation which will help for sure. But first of all, focus on creating the happiness in your life. Don't pursue it in another person. You can only really be happy in a relationship when you're happy within yourself anyway. And when you're happy within yourself, you attract someone who is at that same level, who is also happy within themselves. And two happy people make a very happy couple. Two people who still love each other but are not happy in their own lives, that relationship's not going to work. You know, those two people need to find their own personal happiness before they can make that work. Okay, my loves, I hope you enjoyed today's daily tarot reading. I actually don't know what to call this one. Know that you guys will suggest better things in the comments. This is always tricky thinking of a name, and I'm sure I had something earlier and I didn't write it down. So I'm going to have to think about this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's reading and you are ready for maybe a couple of days of not so good quality recordings, but hopefully the messages are good, because I love doing readings when I'm out in nature. It just feels so relaxing and really easy to connect. So let me know if today's resonated. And for those of you who are wondering, I am in Wales. So we stayed in the UK. We wanted to go abroad, but Theo's passport didn't arrive in time. And they said like it'd be another few weeks, and I was like, well, I kind of need a break now. We haven't had a break for a while, so we decided to do like a little camping road trip around Wales. And it's amazing what lies on your doorstep. Like, this is a few hours from our home, and it's absolutely stunning. I just can't believe, you know, how close we are to something so amazing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the readings that I'll be doing over the next few days, but send you all so much love, and I will see you back here soon.